Hola, collective. This is Rebellious Numinous Moon, back to do a reading for you. So this is going to be a reading. We're going to do a retrograde check-in, okay? So we're going to see for all the signs what's going on. How's the energy? How's your money? How's your love? All of that, okay? So keep in mind we have 4 planets in retrograde right now. 4. Yeah, it's a toozy. Okay, we have Mercury retrograde, we have Saturn, Neptune, and Pluto. Okay. So just keep in mind that even though it's like a very emotional time and could be a lot of chaos, you could feel like your technology is acting crazy, things are glitchy, miscommunication, maybe vehicles, just a good mixture of things here. Mercury retrograde is in Leo, okay, and it's from like July 18th to August 11th, so it's almost done. But it's calling you to reflect, revisit, don't snap on things. Think of Leo lion energy. Take a breath, have fun, okay, maybe a few little outbursts here and there like a feral cat, but retrogrades are meant for you to, to really reflect on what still needs to be healed within you. Like it's going to reveal things like that for you, okay? So we're going to start with Pisces, and then we're going to go all the way to Aries. So this is individual, all signs. How is the retrogrades energy doing? This is a check-in. So we're going to start at Pisces. I will have it time-stamped. Damn it, I always forget to get a pen to write it down. Oh, well, you know what? Do it right here. Pisces. We're starting at 2:18. What can Pisces expect? Ooh, an awakening, a rebirth. Okay, remembering who you are. All right, so you could just feel like a light is getting shined on you, like getting shown. You're releasing any sort of self-sabotage, releasing any sort of like guilt. You are focused on forming a more solid structure and foundation for yourself. So you could be setting up like a new place or something like that. There could be some sort of legal trouble or legal issue or contractual, something like that. That could go in your favor. And I feel like you're also nurturing and tending more to yourself, especially if you're a divine feminine. So giving yourself more love and compassion. Giving yourself more love and compassion. Letting go of something that maybe was one-sided. Okay. You could be feeling guilty about unpaid debts, but you're focused on clearing something here, clearing a debt or clearing someone or something that's one-sided. So healing, fixing, there's a solution here. So there could be like a financial issue here that's improving. Maybe you receive some sort of harsh information about it, something abrupt, and you could feel guilty or regretful, but there's this energy here that shows that the focus is shifting and there's like wanting to fix it. Feeling more inspired to renew something here, to heal something, like feeling more hopeful. seeing the truth, being honest. Okay. It's Aquarius energy here. So you're making a decision too. You could be cutting someone out, cutting something out, Pisces, cutting someone out, cutting something out. But it's weird. It's like at the same time that you're sticking to it. I don't know what this is that you're sticking to. There's this Virgo energy. Learning something. So there's something here that you're learning. Okay, give me one more for Pisces. All right, so you're getting a reward from some kind of honest work that you're doing, something that's not glamorous, but you've been putting the work in, so you're going to be cashing in on it. So it could be that when you get this money, be cautious of it, be careful with it. You're getting like a chance to do something with it here. The divine is guiding you on this. You're going to act on a purpose or a path or something with it is what you should do, or so it's like, watch your money, Pisces. Maybe watch who you're maybe even giving your money to, or just don't self-sabotage your money. Okay, so let's go to Aquarius. Okay. Aquarius. Retrograde check-in for Aquarius. Because, what do we say? Pluto. Saturn and Mercury. And Neptune retrograde. And a retrograde. All right, so how is this energy doing Aquarius? Check-in. The retrograde. You're receiving. Okay, you got your hand out. You're receiving something good. A message. Okay, a message. You're open to getting this. So if there's a message you're wanting to get from someone that's coming in, somebody's open, there's a commitment. Okay, so you using your judgment and your healed version of yourself is helping you. It's going to help you during this Neptune retrograde. It's going to help you not fall into illusions or traps. You're going to be more bold, expressive. You're not going to, maybe if you've been hiding behind a mask or just not revealing something. Yeah, so you could have love coming here, Aquarius. You also could be rejecting someone in love as well. You are guarded, but you got this energy where you're recognizing your self-worth. You're recognizing your self-worth. So there could be an ending with someone who's dark skinned, or someone that is dark skinned that maybe you don't see that is coming towards you. There's a beginning with. It's going to be different for everybody. There's an ending with somebody, and then there's a beginning. Could be the same person. It's different for everybody. Somebody, this is destined. Somebody you've been okay, so you have somebody who you've x'd out. So this could be an ex. But then you also could have, maybe this is a different person. I saw kissing. Oh, there it is again. Look, I saw it flipped over and then it flipped back out. So Aquarius, you have somebody new potentially. I don't know if they're new. I'm feeling it's giving new, and then like there's someone past x'd out. Maybe you give an ex a chance, or you have an ex that comes back, you reject them, but you have offer of love here. Listen to your intuition. Look at that, Aquarius. You got intimacy there. Really listen to your intuition when it comes to this, because something that you're manifesting is coming towards you. So you're going to know, Aquarius, you're going to know. You got changes coming towards you really fast here. You're going to be getting it on with somebody like rabbits. Like rabbits. There's changes happening. Something could change within your job quickly. Okay, so you're seeing signs and synchronistic messages, and you know, you're seeing things that are wanting you to pay attention. There's something here about a relationship as well. So you're going to be more flexible, or something is coming to the light where you're going to be able to be more flexible. Okay, there could be a situation that you feel like is really extreme. It could be, it's like, it feels like it's, I don't want to say it's worse than what it seems, or it may play out better than you expect, is what it feels like, Aquarius. And then you two, look, rolling around, and you know what I'm saying? You're about to be, you're getting it on with somebody, Aquarius. Okay, so that's what I have for you for what you can expect with the retro. Yours is kind of more like love-based and self-care based. But you're receiving something. It could be within the love too. Money, it looks good for you though, Aquarius. Okay, so let's go to Capricorn. Capricorn. All right, Capricorn, how is the 4-planet retrograde affecting you? Whoa. Neptune, Pluto, Mercury, and Saturn. How is it affecting you? Energetic check-in for your love, money, general, Capricorn. You're detaching. Okay, you could be being cold, being distant. You're detaching from something that, I don't know, you're icing out something that you feel like it deserves your back turned to it, you know? You got a cosmic path here that you're following, or a call, or a direction, or a purpose. Like, there's something really big for your life that's coming up. Wow, look at that. It's destined and fated. It could be like unexpected how it comes. There's some sort of divine intervention. Like something destined and fated is going to sporadically happen for you, Capricorn. Wow. Okay, so you can definitely expect that during the retrograde. There's cycles that have been completed. Oh, wow. So this retrograde, this retrograde that's happening, because it's retrograde, Mercury is going direct in August the 11th, but Saturn, Neptune, and Pluto, they are not leaving till like fall season, depending where you are. So there's a cycle that you are completing and leaving behind. You are resisting like anything toxic, anything that just doesn't work for you, anything that there could be somebody who's kind of like bad boy, fuck boy energy. You know, you're following more spiritual, listening to your ancestors, your guides, your angels. You're really tapped in, tuned in, turned on, Capricorn. That's where you're at. That is where you're at. See, you're the toxic. And you know, Capricorn, you guys are the devil in the zodiac. So that stuck, material, chained energy is what that represents. At the same time, it really shows you your strength, right? Because there's always something in everyone's life that they're going to be stuck and tied to. But it's like, does it have power over you? Does it rule you? Does it leave you in a state of suffering? And I feel like you've embraced your shadow side. You've taken control. Okay, you could have been like using control tactics on other people, but now you've changed that. Like, you could feel like you're on a new path, Capricorn. You're like, I'm on a new level. I'm hearing that song. I'm on a new level. Knight of Cups, 10 of Cups, damn. Ace of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, damn, Capricorn. 4 of Cups in reverse. What? I'm on a new level. I just heard, I work hard for the money. You sure do, Capricorn. You're all about the money. Okay? You're all about the money. You're all about the money. All right, let's see. What's the outcome for you? The 7 of Cups with the King of Cups. You're becoming more clear-minded. There could be a water sign that you were dealing with, or somebody that maybe was a drinker. Maybe they don't drink. They see clearly, or you see clearly. You're in a relationship with this person, or you could have kids with this person, or this person could be a part of your family. But there's something here that you're detaching from, moving away from. You know, there is an increase, I feel like, in your home or your surroundings or within your family or your finances as well, because you got this Ace of Pentacles here. So there's a new beginning, an offer. Something is flourishing. You're going to feel more like excited, happy about something, celebrating a wish coming true, feeling good, energetic, feeling very fulfilled. You know, peace and harmony. Okay, like emotionally content. And there could be someone that's pursuing you in a romantic sense with this Knight of Cups, or someone that wants to be emotionally supportive for you, Capricorn. Okay, so that's what I have for you. Let's go to Sag. That's what I have for you, Capricorn. Oh wait, did we get one of these for you, Capricorn? No, we did not. Hold on, Capricorn. Hold on. We're not done. All right, let's see. You're shedding. I mean, it's just repeating at this point. You're shedding old skin. You're letting go. You've outgrown a situation. You've outgrown a work environment. You've outgrown like a past life, a way of being. Yeah, see, you're out of that phase, whatever that was. You're now in a growing phase where you're planting seeds to something new and reaping rewards. There is a renewal that's coming towards you. That's your choice. That could be within a connection or something, but you got in the flow here. So I do feel like the universe wants you to go with the flow, where you're sending or where you're requesting or asking for help. Okay, so there's something you're putting out there where you're telling them you're wanting help, and they want you to tap into your inner power and create this more meaningful, purposeful life that you really want, and to have a strategy and a plan, and to know that you're protected. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Capricorn. Let's go to Sag. Sagittarius. All right, Sag. What is coming towards you? What is the energetic outcome for Sag for the retrogrades? For Saturn, Neptune, Pluto, and Mercury all in retrograde. What is the energy in Sag, love, money, general life? Sagittarius. Control. So you could feel like there's a control tactic here. Maybe you're busting out of something, breaking away from something. Maybe you're reflecting. Okay, so either you're reflecting on a time where there was a lot of control, or maybe you didn't feel like you had control, or you could have been under someone's control. And now divine has come in. So God, your angels, someone has come in, okay? Bringing you help, love, bringing you support. Somebody could have a winter birthday. Somebody's watching you, keeping tabs on you. You could like meet someone that's an air sign. Maybe there's something you feel like is out of your control, Sag, and you're like reflecting and thinking back on it. You just want unity. You just want peace. So this is a time for you to listen and surrender, you know, and to purge something that's old, release something that's old, accept what this new energy is here, and realize that you have the strength, the power. Maybe you need to redirect your focus to something, but you could feel guilty. You could feel in regrets. You could feel remorse, but I feel like they want you to focus on self-care. This is karmic, or this is South Node energy. South Node energy is past life. This is something you've already done before, something that you need to go more so in a North Node direction, or recognize where something in this past life has already played out before. And the point of the South Node is always to release it. It's to recognize what you've already done, and to not necessarily focus on that so much. I mean, you still can, but it's kind of to show you like what you already carry with you right now. That North Node energy is new life energy. Okay. So this is like about getting you out your comfort zone. That's that South Node energy. You're comfortable with this because you've done it. But there's regret here, and you know, there's some sort of renewal that's needing to happen for you, Sag. Okay, so what else? What else? Whoa. So you got a friend in me. I'm hearing Toy Story. You got a friend in me. Yeah, so I don't know what's up with that. Buzz, somebody got a buzz cut, buzz light. Somebody could be nicknamed Buzz, or something's buzzing. I don't know what's going on with that. But you got maybe girls' night, date with a friend, you know, whatever you want to call it. Hey, you got it twice. Okay, Sag? So take yourself out on a date, going out on a date with somebody close, you know, enjoying your freedom, whether you're with someone or not, just enjoying yourself, you know, recognizing that things happen, things end, but there's healing coming here for you. Okay, there's something you keep thinking about, replaying over and over. It could be about a commitment. Maybe you're going to be in a commitment here in your future, if you're open to that, if you allow it, especially, you know, somebody new could have a vacation, or you and your person who you're with, if you're opening up your heart, Sag, right? If you want it, you and this person going out on a date, you know, being on each other's minds. Okay. Take yourself out on a date, though. Relax your mind. Release. Stop suppressing. Somebody could be, you know, being flexible, doing some yoga, stretching, standing on your head. Maybe that's what you need to do. All right, let's see. So authority here, and rolling the dice, taking a chance. Somebody has high influence, or you will, or there's going to be an offer to you from someone who has high influence. If you're interested, you got some passion, some love going on here. Okay, but there is some progress you're making. You could travel by water, be to water. You're going to voyage to some new worlds. They want you to enjoy the journey, Sag. Okay, so I want you to relax and unwind and enjoy the journey. Even if you're working hard, they want you to find some time to play. Unless you've already been playing too much. You need to work. All right. So let's go to Scorpio. Scorpio. How are the retrogrades treating you, Scorpio? The 4 planets in retrograde: Saturn, Mercury, Pluto, and Neptune. All in retro from now until the end of the year. What's the check-in for my Scorpios? Love, money, general, what's up? Something you're doubting, something you're uncertain of, unsure of, you're fearing, you're questioning, you're hiding. Oh, what are you hiding? You're doing something sneaky, Scorpio. You're hiding, or somebody that is sneaky or hiding something is doing something towards you. It's only a matter. Ooh, Scorpio, what are you doing? It's only a matter of time. Divine timing here is at play. Okay, or somebody's trying to tempt you, or it's only a matter of time before, you know, you could fall for this temptation, or you evolve from it. Okay, you can evolve from it if that's what you're trying to do, but you could be in a period where this could be something that just started and you're like really doubting it. Could be with a fire sign. There's a facade here. There's some sort of facade. Yeah, what a fire sign came out again. So you're going to be open to receive something. Maybe you accept this offer from this fire sign. You're thinking about it, especially at night or when you're alone, or this person is thinking about making this offer to you. Okay, you could have had to heal from this person, or this could be somebody you have a child with, or you want to heal from this situation. You want to heal from this connection. You want to heal from whatever this could be, because you could regret it, or this person is in regret and they want to heal from you, or they want to heal from the situation that you were a part of. So Scorpio, you know exactly what this is. You're intuitively connected and guided. You have a third eye, your chakra, all of that is open. You're in tune with it. Okay, you're very much focused. You can have a tattoo of an eye. You got family here. Wow. All right. What is this for Scorpio? What is this for Scorpio? So this could be somebody you're in a relationship with. This is somebody you're in a relationship with, or they're in a relationship, or you wanted to be in a connection with them. Okay, so there could be somebody who you want. Where are you at, Scorpio? So some of you are keeping someone at a distance because you're in a relationship. Some of you Scorpios are crazy. There's someone that is in a relationship that you want, but you're keeping a distance from, but you want this person. You want to tempt this person, but you don't want to be in regret of something that opens up or whatever. So you're trying to hold back. But somebody's also hating on a relationship, hating on a connection, mad at who you're with. Mad at who you're with. Look, Scorpio, there you are. So if you're in a relationship and you're happy in this connection, there's someone trying to lure you out of it, but you're using your discernment, your judgment, because you could feel like this connection where you're at is where the unity is. But something could like start to tempt you, Scorpio. So just be careful. I don't know, like what, you know. Something could become a heavy load. Something that feels good now, potentially in the future, could become a heavy load. Or it could become a heavy load for someone else and then it becomes better for you. Are you worried? Oh, no, it's for you. So you could feel like something's good right now, but it's not fully, there's a facade. There's a facade. There's a facade. There's doubt. What's the advice for you, Scorpio? You got to make a choice. You got to make a clear choice. So basically, Scorpio, you could feel indecisive because maybe you're tempted by something else. Maybe you feel like someone doesn't fully have something. But there's going to be a fast change that happens here. There's a new beginning that's taking place. So you got to make a choice. Do you start this new thing? Do you start this new career? Do you go after this idea that you have? Do you plan for this future? This direction? Like, do you make this investment? You're very much influenced and guided to, and I think you're going to take the risk. But what risk is this that you're taking? Is this to put yourself out there, or is this to well, I feel like you're also going to discover like new things about yourself, Scorpio. Like you're going to like when it comes to your career or your money or your wealth or something in your general life, I feel like it's going to increase because you're going to take a chance or a risk and put yourself out there, and there's some sort of big like money deal that's offered to you, or like a better position, or if you're an influencer, there's something that pays off like quickly. It could happen, take off. Relationship, it's a little shakier because it's like this huge big temptation here, or maybe you're a Scorpio, you could be in something that you're fully not dedicated to, or you could feel like they're not fully dedicated to you. Or there's someone is wanting something else. It's that devil energy there. All right, so that's what I have for you, Scorpio, for your Mercury and Neptune, Saturn, Pluto retrograde. Let's go to Libra. All right, Libra. What is coming up for you? What's the energetic check-in for Libra? How is the retrogrades affecting Libra? So you could be, whoa, they all got flipped over here. You're dealing with a feminine energy, Libra, or that could be you. Whoa, okay. So Libra, Saturn, Neptune, Pluto, Mercury, retrograde. There's something that you're doubting, something you're wanting to receive, you're wanting to come towards you, you're hoping it comes towards you by this summer. It definitely could, or you're going to experience a lot of growth or a shift in this summer. This could be a relationship, a connection, or in a job, but it feels like there's something about a little bit of a relationship here because there's some apology or forgiveness that's needed. So I don't know if somebody did something to you or you did something. There was some deception or maybe temptation. Someone could have given into it, or someone is fighting against it, or you could be questioning someone's loyalty. These cards keep like being weird for you, Libra. You could really feel like somebody's being weird right now. Damn, they're really twisted up. So something like weird shit could be going on for you, Libra. You could definitely be feeling the retrogrades, the energy, the miscommunication, the confusion, maybe even like paranoia. You know, your perception could be off. Or temptation could be at an increase as well. You are ruled by Venus. Venus is not in retrograde, but a lot of the cardinal signs energies are affected with these retros. So we have action here, Mars energy, taking action, going towards something. There's some sort of beginning that's happening here, but you got to make a choice or a decision on it. You know, Libra, you guys are indecisive. So you're calling out to your angels, your guides, asking for help. This could be about a separation when it comes to love. Maybe you went through a breakup. So there's new love here. Maybe you're doubting or skeptical about new love. Okay. Especially if there was an end of a breakup or union. If you're single and you're wanting to know about a connection, definitely. You could meet someone who just is like getting out of a relationship. But you have a relationship here. You have someone else. So maybe, you know, you were dealing with someone and there was someone else. So you're reeling from a breakup, or you could experience that during a retrograde, or you could find out that somebody who you used to deal with is going through that. It's something like that, Libra. Okay, you could be a mature man, or you're dealing with this mature man. That's what they're going through. So this is somebody that either you connected with, maybe you were married to, you wanted to be married to. This is somebody from the past. Somebody who you have kids with, or you had. I just saw like a miscarriage, so you could have had a kid with this person, or somebody could be getting pregnant here, Libra. Could be expecting. If you're wanting that in your future, you could definitely have that. Okay? Especially if you're wanting to be married, to have a groom or a husband. Some of you could have been dealing with somebody's husband, or somebody was the husband and they got someone else pregnant. Yikes. It's like for a small percentage, right? But I do feel like somebody from your past is here that, you know, feels like a safe space. So, you know, you may or may not want this person. But some of you, there is like a love here that you do want, you would want, that's mature. Okay, somebody sees you like in a higher light. They have a high respect for you. Show me the energy for Libra. What's the energy check-in for Libra? Pay attention to the signs, the synchronicities. Okay, it's like a puzzle, but they're showing you, they're guiding you. So if you're wondering, that's going to be confirmation. You do receive an offer here. Somebody could drink a lot of coffee. So you could be getting a sign about your health or something when it comes to coffee, especially if you're pregnant. Somebody's locked in here. Somebody's locked in here. Somebody's locked into a connection. You're out of reach. You're out of reach. You're out of reach. And if there's somebody that you want, Libra, that person could be out of reach. If it's like a past and you know that there's like, you know, they have someone else, they're out of reach. They could want to reach out to you though, and you're out of reach. Okay. And then again, for you, there is somebody here that feels better, that you have more of a connection with, that you're not like that. It's not a waste of time. That's not a waste of time. Okay. Careful what you have, Libra, because you might mess something up. So that's if, you know, you are acting in that can't make up your mind Libran energy. All right. You could have something with somebody, you might mess it up, and you might be the one to have to ask for forgiveness. All right. Let's go to Virgo. 38, 36. Virgo. So how is the retrogrades affecting Virgo? How are the retrogrades affecting Virgo? The 4-planet retrogrades. So that's Neptune, Saturn, Pluto, Mercury, all in retrograde till the end of the year. They do go direct at different times, but Mercury goes direct here in a couple weeks, but the rest of them don't go direct until at least the fall time, winter time. So Virgo, there's something you could be lacking or doubting, questioning during this time, or something that you could be maybe hiding or you're not sure of. Okay, maybe this is like yourself. Maybe you're questioning your self-worth, or you're questioning maybe a choice or a decision that you've made. There's something you're remembering though. Like, it's almost kind of like, damn, I fucked up, but this is what is better now, or this is, it's like waking up. Maybe you're waking up to something. Like maybe you're like just now seeing something clearly. Yeah, look, okay, you've been reflecting on it. You've been thinking about it. And projection, so maybe before you weren't taking accountability, but maybe now you know you are, like you're remembering your power, your part. So there's something that's changing. So Pluto is in retrograde, Virgo, okay, and here it is. So basically what's happening for you during these retrogrades is that something is being revealed to you from your past, or it can even be in a present moment, but something is being revealed to you that you're being called to change. You're being called to like see it deeper, or to remember like what you're supposed to do, or what you need to do, or what you should do. So you could be remembering something from a past life that is going to lead you to transformation, or you could be remembering something that you did from your past and it's guiding you towards some sort of like change. That's what Pluto represents. A death, a rebirth, the end of something, the end of, you know, a phase, the end of a relationship, the end of a job, you know, an ending. And then there's a rebirth. So something new is becoming after this transformation. It could be something that was painful, something that was uncomfortable, but yeah, so in the present moment, you're being more grateful, expressing more gratitude. Look, and what I say, change. There it is. So you're having the courage to change something. See, there's a cycle that's ending. There's an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You could have that in your chart, or that could be the energy of something around, or communication, or someone around. So the fall time could be significant. We have autumn here. Somebody could have a fall birthday, or something around the fall season could be important for you. But I feel like divine is telling you to have faith, telling you to trust the path that you're on, or trust like how things are unfolding, how things are happening. Oh, what is that? It fell. So you have the Ace of Cups. Wow, you have the Ace of Cups here. So there's new love. There's you could be holding back from new love, or a loving dynamic here or something, or this could be someone that you're dealing with that's holding back. But there is this flow, emotional fulfillment, enjoyment, liking, having similar likes. You know, the Ace of Cups is new romance, but if it's not for you, it's still saying that there's some sort of either romantic success or fulfillment or joy or something that, you know, that happens here. So you have the Divine Emperor. So that could be you, masculine energy, or that could be somebody that you're dealing with. But I feel like this is somebody established. Somebody could be older. There could be an age difference here with this Page of Cups, but it doesn't have to be. But look, you have the Death card. Okay, that's that Pluto transformation energy. Scorpio is ruled by Pluto, traditionally Mars. But there's an ending. There's an ending that's taking place here. There's something that you're fighting for. You could be like fighting to put an end to uncertainty, or options that, you know, you're unsure, like anything that's like not clear, or anything that's not concrete. You know, you could have like tunnel vision on something or someone, or a path that you're on. You know, you're trying to lay a foundation there. So there could be like a new job that you're starting, or an offer, because you do have the Nine of Pentacles. So I feel like there's some sturdiness or stability that's going to take place. All right, so let's see. Let's close out for Virgo. So there's a situation that you have to tread lightly, or you have to use tact, okay, as you navigate through whatever this is. There could be like a struggle, but it's saying that it's worth the prize, whatever this is, or however you have to navigate through this. You know, you have to tread water, tread lightly, or you have to use like a more gentle touch. You know, maybe you're used to being more controlling or stern or disciplined, and there's like this softer energy that's needed. So there's fast changes coming here. You're also, something is getting illuminated. You felt that something was hidden. It's going to get illuminated. You're going to see the light. You're going to have an awakening. You're going to have an aha moment. You're going to find out something new, something about a job or opportunity or an option. You could even get like a helping hand from someone. Okay, what else for Virgo? And someone could make a money matter gesture towards you, or like give you money or help with money, or it could be anything, you know. It could be like someone puts you on with a business or a partnership, or you know what I mean. It could be anything, but money is important right now. So it's saying to watch your expenses. You could be needing to save. You are saving for the future. You need to be prepared for the unexpected. And you could be asked to help someone out, or someone may need your help, but you're getting praise and recognition from others. And you're also going to have something harmonious, okay? Maybe you're being physical, working out, or you have a peaceful work environment or a quiet atmosphere, or that's what you need in order to like thrive and be your best self, Virgo. So that's what I have for you. Hopefully those messages helped. That's what I have for you for how the Mercury and Saturn and Neptune and Pluto retrogrades are going to affect you. Okay. All right, so let's go to Leo. My pen is trying to die, Leo. All right, Leo, how are the retrogrades affecting you in your love life, in your general life, your money? Retrograde energetic check-in for Leo. Whoa, you have separation, longing. Okay, so someone is longing for you, or you're longing from someone you're separated from. Okay. Oh, okay. So you are definitely longing and yearning for someone, Leo, or someone is for you. Forehead kisses are important or significant. Someone has curly hair. So you're reflecting on a time when there was more love and affection and kisses between you and someone. Okay. Someone is deceptive and tempted, though. So, all right. Let's get a few more. What's going on with this? So, you could have lost someone because of your deception or your temptation or your lack of appreciation. A shadow side, so someone's still battling with their shadow side, like lies, deceptions, toxic energy, low frequency, low vibration, you know, not being real with themselves about how they're really feeling with someone. So having dreams, messages, you're dreaming of this person is dreaming of you, you're on their minds, okay? So someone needed to find their self-worth. Someone did not receive what they expected, or, you know, they have a certain level of expectations. Or someone needs to have more self-worth. You know, if they're being, like, sneaky, lying, broken, fragmented, you know, because they're longing for you. It's like, why are you longing and you're not with them? So if you're longing for someone, why are you not with them, Leo? Because it was short-term. It was a short-term connection. It was a quick fling. Maybe you thought it was going to be that. Maybe you didn't expect to. And take the roles how they can, right? It could be vice versa. This could be how they're feeling. Because y'all didn't know it was going to be a twin flame. Because y'all didn't expect it to be spiritual. You didn't think it was going to be spiritual, and it was. And you want to get back to this person. They could be at a distance, or there's like some sort of emotional distance. You have really good times with this person. They have this with you. I also feel like you have travel coming up ahead. Okay. You have travel coming up ahead. So this person, you feel like, you know, soulmate, you're going to hear from them. You want to reach out to them. Somebody could have red hair, blonde hair. All right. So it's only a matter of time before you hear from this person, or they reach out. This could be someone who you've been trying to let go. They've been trying to let go of you. Even if they haven't been talking to you, distant, cold, iced out. You know, this could be somebody who you dealt with around the wintertime, or somebody could have a wintertime birthday. So, Capricorn, Aquarius, Sagittarius. So, you're highly protected. You got a long-term connection coming up here in your future, but you got a long way before you have the type of connection that you want, Leo, for some reason. Maybe it's because you may need to do some of this dark night of the soul shadow work. Yeah, something of you, some part of you, Leo, is like locked up. Okay, so you could be afraid. You could be afraid to open up. You like there's some kind of resistance that's going on here, or this is what's happening with the person that you were with or wanting to be with, or something could have affected you that was from long term. Maybe something from your past, or a marriage, or a parent's marriage. But there's definitely some opportunity that's coming up here for your long-term like career move that you're going to make, but it's going to be a huge commitment. And if you take it, it leads you to like a new place. So a new place of work, or you travel for work, or you could like move to a new place, or you explore like new territory. Some of you could like go to the desert. All right. Somebody could work in security, lock and key. Somebody could work in security too. Something with keys to a new place or something. So there's definitely an ending here and more authority. So those are the messages I have for you, Leo. Communication as well. All right, let's go to Cancer. Cancer, what's coming up for you, Cancer, when it comes to the retrogrades? Energetic check-in, what can you expect, Cancer? Cancer, you're making a decision, something you've been avoiding, so you're going to finally make a decision on that. Could be on a connection. You also have something really big coming up for you this summer. It could be unexpected, or it could be something that plays out over the summer, or, you know, the summer energy is significant, especially Leo season. But there's like a breakthrough that's happening here. You're finally going to make this decision. You're finally going to act on something that you've been trying to control, or you've been trying to like work hard at keeping, I don't know, I was going to say hidden, or keeping avoidant. That's been a kind of a theme with the readings, is hidden energy. So these retrogrades are really going to bring things out from the shadows. Yeah, we got summer solstice here. So you have two cards with the energy of the summertime. So Leo energy, significant Virgo. And you, Cancer. All right, so this is something that's going to take place here in a few weeks. You're going to really celebrate this. You're going to have a lot of fun coming up, okay? So something is playing out for you this summer. All right, something where you've been fighting for this, or someone's fighting for you. Something you've been really worried or stressed about is going to work in your favor. It's gonna, you've been like having a lot of negative thoughts, or you've been isolated or going within, or maybe you've been silent, or this could be again in regards to like people you're dealing with or a specific person, but you've like retreated. You could go on a vacation, or maybe you really want to, or you've avoided someone or something like in this energy. You've just been like not, you could have ghosted a situation, just totally shut down. Oh shiz. Hold on, Cancer. Okay, that's as good as we got, Cancer. So yeah, there's something here you could have been like avoiding, or maybe you're going into it now with like better intention. Maybe you didn't have that before, okay, and there was like a problem here, and something had to come to a halt. Something had to stop. It had to like recalibrate, had to change. You could have been dealing with somebody who's like very dramatic or doomy or gloomy, or this could have been you kind of like, you know, halted in this crisis. Someone could be in jail, or like a spiritual jail, entrapment. But I feel like there's this energy though of being freed from it once you finally make this decision, okay? And again, this is traveling too. You could receive like an offer to travel, Cancer. An offer to travel somewhere with someone, or you could just take a trip on your own. I feel like you are definitely investing more into your future. Something is changing here. You could also be like claircognizant, clairvoyant, or you have some sort of psychic or ability, and you could use it to become prosperous or something. But you do have independence here, and you have a lot of options and choices. And there's like a celebration. So maybe somebody's birthday, I don't know, or just celebrating like the options or a decision or a choice that you make, or you know, I feel like there's something like spiritual or really divine, or outer body or outer worldly, something that's out of your control, an outside influence that's coming in and really like helping something turn around for you. Excuse me, the full moon that's coming up in Aquarius could be very important for you, Cancer. Okay, there could be an Aquarius significant around you. There's some, see, look, you got signs sealed, delivered. I heard, I'm yours, okay? But there's like something authoritative, or you're gaining more your authority. You know what it is too, Cancer? I feel like you're working with divine. You're working with the outside sources. You're working with, some of you do like sorcery, or, you know, magic, or, you know, something like that. But you're building bridges with people. You're using that energy, and there's a big change here. Like some of you could really travel somewhere far, somewhere on a bridge, San Francisco bridge. I also see like Australia, New York. But there's a big opportunity here. Somebody's older, like wisdom. You got a lot of good shit coming up here though, Cancer. All right. So let's go to Gemini. What's coming up for Gemini? Gemini expect from the retrogrades? Mercury, Neptune, and Saturn, and Pluto. So there's something from the past that maybe you're releasing control of, or you're going to be celebrating how it doesn't have control over you any longer. You could have felt like you were lacking something in this, or you were missing out, or you could have felt alone or disconnected, or something, or someone had power over you. And I feel like you're celebrating some sort of gift or achievement or success that you have, some sort of abundance that you're going to get. Wow, Gemini, you're following your North Node. You're following your destiny. You're following, you got like karma coming in here, but this could be good karma, because this is showing that you got contracts here So marriage in your future. You could also be making sure that someone does not have control over you in like a negative way. You could be like asserting your power because you're really focused on your divine purpose, your goal, what you're trying to achieve, what you want to accomplish in this life, what you're called here to do cosmically. Okay. Yeah, see, you're getting messages in your dreams. All right. And you're also going to be receiving an apology. Okay. Whoa. You're releasing fears and limitations. All right. So I like that for you, Gemini. All right. What's coming up for Gemini with the retrogrades? Okay. So tapping into your inner child. Tapping into fun. All right. You could be connecting with a soulmate or connecting here with your children. All right. So you could have a spouse, a husband, or somebody who wants to be that. This person could have children. All right. This is somebody loyal, somebody mature. Wow, Gemini, you definitely have children here in your future. If you don't have children, or if you want more children, whatever. Okay, you got children here in your future. There's something also that's going to grow. Okay, aside from that, there's also like some seeds being planted here where you're going to feel a lot more abundant. You're going to feel like a lot more accomplished. Wow, you're following your destiny. Could it be destiny? So something is like destined and fated. Wow. Something is really destined and fated here for you. It's gotta be destiny. Your luck. Okay, so you're moving on. So moving on from something that was closed off, or somebody could have been closed off, guarded, resistant. You could have been in a period where you were like that, so you're moving past that. So I feel like now you're moving more towards something that's flourishing, thriving. That's how you are. Like you're more in a, you're gonna be like thriving, Gemini, and flourishing here. Okay. Oh shit, one of my favorite cards. Yes, money, baby. I like that money, baby. Money, that's the shit I like. Yeah. So good luck. Okay, something that you're doing, you're gonna be cashing out. All right, riding around with that Nina. Gonna be cashing out. You're doing something that's a part of your, again, I'm sorry to repeat it, but it's part of your purpose, your destiny. This is something that is fated. You're meant to come in contact with this. You're meant to take this risk. Okay, so you're gonna take a gamble, but use caution. All right, so don't gamble too much. Use caution. Use caution. Find out more information. Don't overwork yourself, because you really don't have to overwork yourself, because it's like lined up for you. It's what's gonna happen and play out is how it needs to be. You just need to sit back and relax and work on your people skills. You just need to enjoy the journey, enjoy the ride. All right, you just need to be someone who's diplomatic, who's fair, who's a leader, who uses their wisdom, who's smart, who uses their power and their influence for good. All right, so you could be somebody who does public speaking, social engagements, or interviews or something like that, or you're going to be doing that here in your future, but your opinion and your voice is really important. So you got to make something work. Some of you work with your hands, or you're flexible, or you're you have some sort of like mechanical gift, or you can build something, or you are investing in something here. Something that you're putting a lot of like work into. Like you could physically, manually be putting in this work with your hands to fix this, whatever these problems are, or the energetically speaking, like you already have all the tools that you need. You're about to manifest some shit, Gemini. You already have all the tools that you need, and you're going to receive a gift. Ooh, you got good luck. You got movement. You got good luck twice. Okay, so you're about to receive huge luck, gift, prosperity in your endeavors, whatever it is that you're doing. If you're connecting with someone, you're going to be receiving gifts. You could be getting like more money with some sort of deal as well. And even if you're like meeting someone, maybe they have more money, but something good is coming towards you here in the future. So these retrogrades are really gonna turn it up for you, Gemini. You're really reflecting and making changes, as you should. All right, Gemini, that was good. That was good. All right, let's go to Taurus. Taurus, you're at 105.22, 105.25, we'll say. Taurus, 105.25. What can Taurus expect? What is the energetic check-in for Taurus? These retrogrades, Mercury, Neptune, Saturn, and Pluto retrogrades. How is that affecting Taurus's money and love in general life? You're releasing, you're surrendering, you're purging. You're letting go a lot of that water. Somebody's drinking a lot of water. Somebody's letting go a lot of water. Somebody's drinking a lot of water. Somebody's letting go a lot of water. Taurus, you nasty. So this is a feminine. You could be dealing with a fire sign or an air sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. But there's like a big change that's happening here. Somebody has a birthday around the winter time, or something took place around the winter time. Taurus, you're also going through a rebirth. Okay. Somebody's into, somebody likes, I heard Let It Go. So what's that? Frozen? I was going to say Frost. I don't know. Something about Frost. Frosty. Winter. Frosty the Snowman. Wintertime. Christmas. I don't know, it's giving like Cinderella princess gown, but like, I don't know, something with Christmas. Forest. Somebody's name could be Forest. Frosty. Somebody likes Frosties. I don't know, it's giving this like hot, cold energy. Fire and ice. Maybe somebody uses fire and ice on their neck or their back, like a pain, a sore, a burn. Taurus, there could be you could get a burn, or be careful of a burn. Somebody could have a scar, a burn scar. Somebody could have a scar on their forehead. Somebody's neck or back or throat, something, I don't know, something like that, Taurus. Okay. Somebody has a strong neck or throat or strong voice. Something, a redhead, somebody red hair. Passionate too, a lot of passion, fire, Taurus. Somebody's really tapping into their feminine energy, but it's like a powerful feminine. Okay, so someone could be tapping into Irish ancestor, Ireland. Something's changing here, Taurus. Something's changing. Something's being closed out, closed off. Earth is energy. Earth energy is important too. Or fall season, an earth sign month. So that could be your month, Taurus. That could be Capricorn or Virgo. Money too, as well. You could be having to make a decision about money, or there's something that you're doing that maybe you used to have a passion for, but maybe not so much anymore. And that could be something that affects your money or how you make money. Somebody has a spring birthday. I mean, Taurus, your birthday's in the springtime. But something's changing here. You're following your intuition, or you're being shown a new way, but you got to make a decision on it. You got to follow the truth. Six of Swords. So there's a new direction. There's a change. There's travel. You're picking up and moving something or leaving from something. Taurus, you're trying to overcome a hardship or a conflict. Something is becoming more stable. It was very up and down, or hot and cold, off and on, in and out sort of energy. Like, Y'all being nasty, though. I'm getting nasty stuff, too, Taurus. Like, somebody's face in it. I'm talking about in it. Yeah. Somebody's manifesting. So, somebody's missing, too. Okay, that could be somebody thinking about maybe sex or being physical with you. They're missing that. Okay, somebody could be pregnant, expecting, or this could be somebody who you have kids with, or something's taken a long time. This change has been taking a long time, or something's been a long time coming. You're sad, you're mourning over something, grieving a loss of something, or somebody's resistant to change. Damn. Somebody's resistant to change, Taurus. Somebody is resistant to change. But your money is improving after there's some serious, significant choice that you make or that you need to make. And your money is like improving because of that. But there's a new story that's being created here. Or if you have this awakening and you do open to this, or you accept this renewal or this change, you know, I do just feel like for sure you have a decision that you have to make on something. You could have been like being indecisive or putting it off, or somebody is, you know, coming towards you that's like that, shedding this old skin. This is you though, for sure, Taurus. You're transforming, you're undergoing a transformation. It's very painful. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. Somebody could have snakes, or somebody was being a snake and you had to move away from this person. There was something that needed to be expressed, or speaking your truth. I was getting that with the throat. Okay, so somebody was over giving or overtaking, oversharing. You could be thinking about a time when you were in that situation, or something was up and down, topsy-turvy, and now you're having the courage to let that go or move past that or express something out of that. All right, some of you could have a career in communications, or, you know, you're communicating with someone, something that you've been suppressing or they have. So that's what I have for you, Taurus. New changes, passionate change. All right, last but not least, Aries. Oh, come on, pen. There we go. Aries. Last but not least, Aries. What can Aries expect from the energetic check-in of the retrogrades? What can Aries expect in love and in their money, general life, whatever messages you have for Aries from Saturn, Mercury, Pluto, Neptune retrograde? How is it affecting Aries? Your higher self is being activated. All right, so you're waking up, you're seeing things clearly, you're not with the foolery, the fuckery, the bullshit anymore, basically. All right, you could have a gift that opens up here, like a, you know, you could be able to see the future, see the past, see the present, something like that. You also are calling in maybe more higher level connections or higher energetic communication, ideas. You could be traveling here as well during Mercury retrograde, or you could travel right after. You're also undergoing some sort of huge transformation. Okay. Plutonian and transformation here. So yeah, there's an epiphany. Okay, you're having an epiphany after some sort of breakthrough. You could also receive an apology, or someone wants to apologize. Someone could be feeling regretful, remorseful. But you're trusting the process. You're tapping into, you know, what your higher self is telling you, where it's guiding you, where it's leading you. You're using your intuition. You're being smart about like your choices, or, you know, what you're doing with how you're using your resources, what foundations you're building on. You're focused on that. So you could be focused on like family, friends, or, you know, your health, trying to, it's like you're really going, you could be going to like a Saturn return as well, because it feels like, or maybe even a Pluto return, because it feels like you're really waking up to, you know, like shattering a illusion that maybe you had, or some way of thinking or being that you had before, and you're busting out of those chains, or you're breaking out of that perception or that illusion or that idea. You know, there's something here that you're changing, and you're trying to apply more of a grounded, solid solution or energy towards this effort. Okay, time. Forgiving yourself. Even some of you could have a tattoo. There's somebody with a tattoo on their neck or their hand. Somebody could have a cut or something, or a scar. Okay, what else is coming for Aries? What else can Aries expect? You have like a big epiphany, a major breakthrough. All right, you could have a major breakthrough in your career, some sort of big career advancement, achievement. Somebody could wear like a uniform, or a suit and tie, or carry a briefcase or something, or just, you know, but there's family energy here too. Someone could be creating a family, or expanding in a family. There is someone that could be sneaky. Okay, this could be you, or someone that's coming towards you. This could be someone that's came to your home. They could be like trying to manifest a message to you, to talk to you. But there also is some changes within your home. You could buy a home, or you could get into real estate, or you could make some changes in your residence, or someone's manifesting a new home. So I feel like at some point, Aries, you could have that. Look, that family card flipped out again. Okay, so you definitely have a family in your future if you're manifesting that. There could be a liar that has a family that wants to spend time with you. But I also do feel like there's somebody that wants to have a family with you as well and spend time with you. Yeah, they're both here. Yeah. Somebody, okay, so this isn't saying they're married. Somebody does want to marry you. Somebody will want to marry you. You're going to see potential in someone, or there's someone that you're dating, or there's someone that you're around. But somebody's could be lying about marriage. Maybe they've been married. They are married. They don't want to be married. I don't know. See, there's this past red flag. Okay, somebody could be affected from something in their past. So this could be somebody from your past. There could be somebody younger than you, Aries. They're spying on you. They're watching you. Okay, so people are going to have their eye on you in your love life, I think. Or someone who you dated previously. I don't know why that matters. I guess because they're going to try to send a message to you. You could be dating someone that's younger than you, or there's an age difference. You're going to receive all the answers you need, though, Aries. Some of these answers you're getting in this reading, you're getting confirmation, but you're also going to get more answers that's going to help you resolve your current situation. If you have, you know, one going on as far as like your work with this career here, because you're going to advance. There's an advancement. There's more stability, because you're going to be able to like buy a home. Yeah, you're going to have more job security. Some of you have honest work. Okay, so you may not like be thrilled about the job that you have or the work that you do, or you could have a masculine that's around you, or someone that they could feel like they're not thrilled about the job that they have, but it's honest work. It makes money. Somebody could have a hiring freeze, or maybe they're getting a job after a time of not having any work. Yeah, see, there's a reward coming for you, Aries. Okay, so you can expect more money coming in. You're going to be receiving a reward. You're going to come up with some sort of creative, innovative idea. You're also going to have to change your perspective even more along your journey. Okay, so if you change the way you look at something, everything that you see is going to be brand new. So, you know, shine it up, romanticize it, whatever it is. This is how you're going to get to where you want. This is how you're going to cash in on all these rewards. Okay, somebody, there's like Irish luck energy here, or, you know, something with leprechauns. I don't know. It's giving that though, or like a treasure. Someone sees you as a treasure. Someone's trash is another person's treasure. But okay, whatever. But nonetheless, you're getting raises, bonuses. You're going to be more prosperous. The rewards are coming in. You're going to be cashing in, cashing out. So just keep going and growing at whatever you're doing, Aries. All right, so those are your messages in the energetic check-in. I hope they helped, and thanks for watching. Till next time, peace, love, and blessings. Bye.